Yep.
He's a flying pig named Moo. It smells like ribs when he flies.
Well, hello, fancy meeting you here, and welcome to Diegesis. My name is Chad.
My name is Maple.
And I'm Arianna.
Now, an amount of time that was so long ago that I honestly don't remember, I asked Maple and Mariana if you will, to tell me a story. Not just any story, but specifically to pitch me the pilot of a TV show. The catch? They only have 1 hour. And the other catch? I come up with the premise. Me. Alone. By myself. So I went on over to ChatGPT and I had it do it for me. And in no time it was spitting out a bunch of premises. Premises? And, well, I'll have the girls tell you what it came up with.
In
3, 2, 1, go. In a town known as blank, pigs have become the dominant species.
God.
They have evolved to have advanced intelligence equal to that of humans and have developed their society parallel to our own. Okay, our protagonist is a pig named Blank, who, despite the countless jokes about his name, has always dreamed of doing the impossible: flying.
One day, he stumbles upon a collection of ancient mystical aviator goggles that seem to possess a magical aura. These goggles have a strange inscription that reads, "Gifted to thee, the power of flight, but beware, for you might ignite."
Oh no.
With these goggles, I'm sorry, he gains the power to defy gravity. However, the catch is that whenever he flies, he exudes a delicious barbecue aroma, causing any creature that smells it to crave barbecue pork ribs. What?
Oh my
The
god.
ensuing series follows the hilarious and chaotic adventures of Sir Sizzles. Wait, is that like
His superhero
Hero
name?
name? Yeah.
Or like his flight, like his...
Oh my gosh, sorry. As he navigates his newfound ability, evades other hungry animals, and fulfills his flying dreams, all while trying to maintain his everyday pig life. We've got fucking Pig Superman. I don't know what I thought this was gonna be, but it wasn't this. Okay.
To start, we need to basically pinpoint how Sir Sizzle's everyday life was like. So what's the average day for Sir Sizzle's look
Well,
like?
you know, he's clearly getting teased, and he has an impossible dream. So he's already the underdog. Probably say
He's your
something
average pig.
He's just your average pig. But
Pig
what does
humanoid.
that mean? But what does your average
I know,
pig
exactly.
mean?
That's what we have to decide.
The stereotypical, which would probably be the easiest to do, would be late teens.
late teens, like high school.
High school, like
'Cause if he's
16,
getting picked
17,
on,
18, he's
Countless
getting
jokes
picked
about
on.
his names, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But
And
so
he's
got
in
the-
this dream state. Like, he's
Yeah.
very ambitious. He's a young, little, ambitious, little, porky little guy.
And he just wants...
He wants to fly.
Can they not fly planes because of the hooves?
Right. I think he's
Or-
talking about him
or-
physically flying. Like,
That would be insanity.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
a pig society parallel to our
But
own.
that's why
is
I'm
hard to-
asking. But that's why I'm asking. So
I
are they just talking pigs, but they're still pigs, or are they like stand up and do things pigs? Are they
think-
Zootopia pigs?
Right.
You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
kind of like Zootopia. I'm thinking more like the parallel to like how Pixar kind of creates these like humanoid versions of these animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but the,
But the mystical aviator goggles that have the magical aura, like basically create this anti-gravity power, defying
Right.
gravity. So he physically himself then can fly.
okay.
Experience
I see
of
what you're
flying.
saying. He's a plane kid. So he's a piggy in his little piggy room, building
Yeah.
model airplanes. That's what he looks like. You know
Cool,
what I mean?
and that's
He's-
perfect because then
Do
if
you
he
see what I'm
sees those
saying?
goggles,
Yeah,
it'd be
and he's like-
intriguing for him to pick up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's put him at 16, 17.
What if it's
so
kind
it
of
can-
like, you know, Hot Rod, how he like has a dad who he thinks is like maybe he was told a story like about like because maybe his dad like died when he was little, and so his mom and family had told him a story about this pig who could fly as his dad.
So
And
are we
that's
gonna
where
take it a weird place?
And
Because I can tie it into him smelling like barbecue pork ribs. Maybe his dad was taken and was like captured, and like basically they know that the village was raided.
I know.
Oh, that's so. AI is forcing us to do this. It's not our fault that
I
we've
know.
gone to a violent place.
Okay. Stories have been told about him, so like he really that's where like why he's so passionate about
his dad
flying.
was like a fighter pilot or
Yeah,
something.
but he like takes it literal, like
Yeah.
maybe his dad, like he thought his dad actually could fly or something.
Ooh, or how he stumbles upon this place in the first place is like there's this old picture, there's a picture of his dad with said goggles.
Yeah, maybe
And he has, and it says the location, so then he goes off and he finds these.
like Goonie style, like he's like digging
Yeah.
through a chest, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
finds
yeah, yeah.
like some information, like
Oh
like,
no, that can be the call of to adventure.
Call to adventure
So
is
he's
finding
like,
this
he
chest.
has to go. Okay, the other kids are going off to camp or whatever doing, so he has to go to boring grandmother's.
He's
Or
going to-
she lives in his father's childhood home. Man, it's just been so long, and it's too hard for me to get up these stairs anymore. I'm looking for this specific thing. Would you mind going upstairs, finding it, and bringing it down?
yeah, and it's like if she's older, she inherited this house, so he's
Yes.
gonna learn about the history of
Right.
his family. Dude, this little pig, he's so
This
cute, and
little
I think he kind of has like, it seems like he'll have like the sweet kind temperament.
He finds the chest.
He finds his
And then
chest,
he finds
yeah.
all these old, it's like under a sheet, dramatic reveal. These goggles, and he sees that the goggles say, maybe he can kind of see an inscription.
Or maybe they're like the band is embroidered with something that
Yeah.
maybe was specific, maybe gives a nod to his dad, maybe not necessarily.
Yeah, maybe his dad, like before he passed, like his bedtime story was, and this is what maybe prompted him to get into aviation. There's these goggles that give the power of flight, and that was like that's like the bedtime story he always wanted to hear as a kid growing up because that
Yeah.
was a soothing thing.
Yeah,
story.
or
And
I'm
then-
thinking maybe it's like a cute picture of like his dad like holding his like aviation helmet and the goggles are like strapped onto the helmet and he has the helmet off and it's his Amelia, like his dad's Amelia Earhart picture. The story, that bedtime story that his dad always told him was always left on a cliffhanger.
It's a tie to his dad, and then it's another tie to like this fairy tale that he was told his whole life.
This is like that serendipitous moment where like these goggles are being passed off to him. His dad's not there to tell him that, but he feels that like, okay, now I can go out and finish my dad's adventure.
Oh, gotcha. So then he goes and he brings the goggles to his aunt, and his aunt just lays it all out.
Yeah, and like shows him the picture and she like tells him, you know, she really
I think it's about the
solidifies-
time that you sit down and you hear the whole story.
Yeah, so what could this bedtime story, what could he possibly have been looking for? Pigs love hay. So maybe there's like this ancient city of golden hay, right?
Okay. It's like, it would be like an oasis of hay.
Yes, an oasis of hay.
But there's no way to get there by foot because maybe it's surrounded by water or something.
Yeah,
I don't
or
know.
people-
Can pigs swim? I think they can. The only way in is flying.
Yeah, or like maybe you
Why
have
am
to
I doing
cross-
it like this over my
you have to
mind?
cross like the mountains. Or,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and that's the
It's
thing.
like,
It's like
yeah.
this whole
Nope.
TV show could
Yeah.
be like each, you know, it's like
Each
adventures,
everything he runs
like getting from
across
point to point.
try to find the hay that his dad was unsuccessful in finding.
Something should happen. How could we do that? Does something find him? Is there like a companion or buddy that he runs into out there?
Mushu, yes.
You know, like
Yes. Yeah, I
and-
would know. I know.
and it's like
full on
this
front and back.
component like partner
Yeah.
that basically is like
trying
like,
to guide
yeah,
him
like
on how
guides
to-
him. You know what would be funny? Like if there was a cow that was like married into the pig family at some point.
Oh yeah,
And-
and oh maybe he has a cow name instead of a pig name, and that's why they make fun of his name.
Yeah, like
That's
oh
how
my
we
God,
can tie
because-
that
yeah,
back
because
in. They just moved. That's why he gets made fun of,
Oh
and
my
so that his
God.
ancestor cow. We just tied that back in. Oh
yes,
suck it.
see, I was like,
Yes.
it's gonna come to
We
us.
got-
It'll
we
come
got
to
it.
us. That's perfect. I
so
love
Moo
this. Yep.
is a flying pig named Moo. It smells like ribs when he flies. So he puts the goggles on. He finds out about like, hey, you have these goggles. You have to help us take over the task that your father was trying to
Like a
complete.
genie in a bottle,
Basically,
dude. Like, yeah.
kind of.
Thank
So, but
goodness
he's
you're
like, but
finally
I just
here.
want. But he's like, I just want to fly planes. This is really cool. It's cool I can fly, but I just want to go to flight school and fly planes, and that's why I don't want to have to go save this other realm
Yeah.
and all this, and or have to go on this mission. I don't want to do it. I'm 16. I'm in high school.
And during that day, he's trying to go back and just do the chores that
And-
she
and
asked him
she's-
to do, and
yeah.
she keeps popping up,
No.
and she's like,
Clover's
well,
just
this-
like,
and she
but
keeps
if you don't do
telling
this,
him-
the fate's in your hands. So to tie back into the other realm type of thing, he has to find this hay or something over there fails, and then if it fails over here, then it crosses over to your land. So say
yeah,
the
like
darkness
time is
or
of the
something.
end. Time is of the essence.
Yes, the darkness or whatever. We'll just call
Yeah,
it
like
the
our
darkness for
world
us.
depends on you. Like
Yes.
our world, and I think him like figuring out what needs to be done and do the right thing finally is him like putting on the glasses, and learning how to use that power.
Right. I think the climax should be him realizing that while he's wearing the goggles, he starts smelling bacon. So maybe there's like these weird animals that live within the country that like they have been pushed out. Like, you know how like the hyenas are in Lion King? I love how we're just using only Disney movies as references.
I know. Well, it's very like.
But you know how like the hyenas have been pushed back into like the dark lands and they're not allowed out and they're starving and all this stuff. Because yeah, he smells like barbecue sausage and barbecue ribs. Other pigs don't, like, they can smell it, but obviously it's not enticing to them, so they're not thinking anything of it. But this other creature that has been banned to the country, he gets chased, because we've got to tie that in. Do you know what I'm saying?
He has to keep training, and like he's trying to train, like the best place to train is not in the suburbs.
So maybe does he decide that's the resolution? He decides to stay in the country and stay with his aunt.
Yeah, so maybe
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he's like, actually I want to stay.
And there we go.
Yeah. Dude, what a cute little first episode, dude. We are
45 minutes
balling
though,
at this.
but I think we did that.
We did it. All right, with 6 minutes this time left to spare. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. And I feel like, I
Dude.
don't know, the AI that's going to be within this pig just like out here doing the thing.
I know. Who knows? AI, go off, I guess.
So thank you guys for watching with us. Hopefully you would watch it.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Would you watch?
Well, I don't know about you, but I would certainly watch that show. When pigs fly. But I digress. Next time, I want to hear from you. Go ahead and give us some premises. Didn't look it up. But hit us in the comment sections with a premise. The sillier, the crappier, the better. And if it's silly and crappy enough, we might just make yours the next episode. We love you.
Bye.
See ya.
It's already crashing.
Okay.
If you hate this, there are exits located. I'm just kidding.
On your down it. Nope. No. Don't point. It's 2 fingers.
Woo. All right. Hey.
Yeah, my brain. Oh god, I'm getting sweaty. It's not hot in here. I'm just, my Adderall's kicking in.